Hello ladies and gentlemen, we are back from the lunch break here, live from the fairground in Dongguan, Guangdong, China. I hope you enjoyed your lunch, and we are now here with Miss Christina Yuan, Sales Director of Fuli. Foshan Fuli Packaging was established in 1999, and the company provides a full range of corrugated machines and equipment. This also includes, of course, whole production lines, starting from the line itself, corrugated walls, gluers, and also up to many different types of equipment and machinery. The company, you can say, offers together with the leaders here one of the widest ranges, and I'm happy that Christina is joining us today. Hi, Christina.
Yeah. Hi, Sebastian.
Hi.
Hello, everyone.
Christina, we learned that you have a triple wall corrugated production line in your portfolio. Can you tell us a little bit for what production conditions this line was made, and also how we can produce board with this massive machine?
Okay. First of all, thank you for the introduction of Fuli Machinery. We would like to take this opportunity to express our sincere thanks to all of the Fuli machine users and the partners for the last 21 years, because Fuli started from a very small structure. Till today, Fuli is having over 3,000 installation of 2, 3, 5, 7, 9 ply corrugated paperboard production line installation in domestic market as well as the overseas market. So we sincerely thank whoever have helped Fuli and helpfully to grow till today. We are looking forward more to the more support from our customer, business partners. And now let's talk about focus on our triple wall production line. As a matter of fact, in China, 3 ply single wall, 5 layer double wall is more popular. Triple wall is less, and 9 layer is a special product of Fuli. We also have a 9 layer production line. Take the take the 7 ply triple wall as a sample. When we calculate the production, we need to consider some factors. For example, machine working speed. This is what we are working on, and what we focus the most. What we say machine working speed is the major need for machine average working speed. And then for the production, it also depends on the paper quality. For example, the paper web size. If the paper web size is bigger, so the production must be more. This is why now the bigger website production line is becoming more and more popular. And apart from when we calculate the production, we also need to consider the time. For example, how many hours we are working every day, how many days in a month, and so how then in China, normally when we will calculate by square meters for the production, but in overseas markets, some customer will calculate by tons. In case we calculate by tons, we also need to consider the paper grammage. For example, for the floating nylon, how much grammage, medium, and the testing or how much grammage, it will have something to do with the total turnover in per ton. And take the Chinese market as a sample. Normally, we calculate by square meter. For example, if a customer who are using the 1.8 meter 7 triple wall production line by Fuli, we can, for a working shift, 12 hours, we can convert 80,000 to 100,000 square meter per sheet. And for a 2.5 meter triple wall production line, in one working shift, 12 hours, we can convert 200,000 to 250,000 square meter per working shift, 12 hours. And if customer using Fuli 2.8 meter triple wall production line within a working shift, 12 hours, we can convert more than 400,000 square meter.
More than 400,000 square meter are possible with Fuli machinery.
Yes.
That is a huge achievement. And Christina, you mentioned also that you are very also doing your, let's say, deep research into the paper, and the final goal is always to avoid paper loss on the
Yes,
machine.
yes.
So can you tell us how Fuli can reduce paper damages efficiently?
Yeah. When we look into the production in the corrugator factory, we find that a lot of paper break due to some factors. To reduce the damage effectively, there's some issues we have to focus on. For example, machine quality. This is one of the top issues. Number two is the installation. How the installation team manage for the installation, whether they're professional or not. How can they do all the checking and all the finishing and training on the operator? This depends on the professional of the installation team. And number three, it depends on the operator. Customer operator. If a customer who have a good operator team, so he must make good money because good operator will help him to increase a lot of their margin by saving some unnecessary weightage, and to improve the productivity and to improve the the carbon quality. Yeah, since Fuli is a professional manufacturer for corrugating machines, so we should talk about our machines. Yeah. During the production of the carbon processing, about 90% of the paper damage is from the single phaser. And about 10%, another 10% is from double phaser. So for the machine quality, this is have a great factor is affecting the paper that break. Take our single phaser as a sample. This is our latest model, single phaser, cassette type single phaser. This machine is with design speed of 300 meters per minute. In this machine, we have some special design. For example, in the single phaser, the heart of the single phaser is the corrugating rolls. We have the special know-how how to design a tailor-made corrugating roll for customer according to how much paper, GSM paper are using, how much speed machine is working, and what kind of box they want to make, what to put inside, the weights to put inside the box, and the paper quality, like the so many factors to consider to make a perfect corrugating roll profile for customers. And second, for this single phaser, there's a new design on the glue roll as well. The glue roll is with the powerless design, means when the machine is not working, the glue roll can rotate. But once the machine is working for production, the glue roll will not rotate by itself. It will just follow the corrugating roll to keep in pace with the working condition of the corrugating roll. So in this way, the paper break between the corrugating roll and the glue roll will very good manage. So a lot of paper break between the single phaser will be reduced. And then for the double baker phaser, like the hot plates, our hot plates is after fine grinding and hot chrome plating, and the surface is very flat, very smooth as a mirror. So it can help to reduce most of the paper break in the double baker phaser. And then for the complete production line, we have moisture system. Moisture will, for example, when the paper is too dry, the fiber is too short, so it will easily damage. So we will treat the paper before feeding into the single phaser, before feeding into the glue machine. Machine with more, with proper moisture content, so it's more flexible and more comfortable for heating at higher speed and to reduce the paper waste as well. Thank you.
Before I continue with my next question, I have to say that is really, really, really valuable content here delivered by Christina. It's almost like a seminar, and I really hope at home you can take some content with it and maybe consider Fuli machinery in the future, maybe a full line or partly. And whenever you need assistance, contact Christina. She's in charge of all the overseas activities, and will always be very, very kind to help you and assist you. My next question is related to the single phaser you just mentioned. We know that multiple modules can be equipped with a single phaser. How does it work under normal production conditions? Is such change easy to do, or how does it work?
Yes, now there is the cassette type single phaser is very popular, and what we have, we produce the positive pressure cassette type single phaser, which is very friendly for the operator as well as very efficient for the production. For the cassette type single phaser, normally there's one set of corrugating roll fixed with the machine. Then an additional set of the corrugating roll is with the bearing housing and all the assembly trolley in one set to get ready, standby. And for the operator, normally it will take no more than 30 minutes for the fluid change. And take this model as a sample, like our cassette type single phaser 300 model. For this machine, the corrugating roll can be changed from the operator side as well as the driving side. Two sides can be changed. So during the production, some customers, they will firstly get the standby corrugating roll heated by the steam injection. They heat the the standby corrugating roll in advance, and then once it comes to the time for order change, and then they will change the corrugating roll with the complete assembly. And we have a fast change system for the steam joint as well. So by changing at the time of changing the corrugating roll, the roll is already hit, and then once it's fixing and then joint again, it can work immediately for the production. So normally for the skillful operator, it will take just 10 minutes, 10 minutes to 15 minutes, it will get it done.
Okay. Module change within 10 minutes, I think that is no issue, and can reduce the loss in the overall production. It's a very efficient change. Christina, I learned that you also cooperate with some local suppliers, such as Dazong.
Yes.
Such cooperations are not always normal. So can you take us a little bit how Fuli customers, how your customers can benefit from your domestic cooperations also?
What we are looking for is a long-term business as well as win-win situation. So why not have deep cooperation with our suppliers? We get very good cooperation with our supplier, for example, like Shanghai Dashong for corrugating roll, as well as Langhai Zhongsheng for corrugating roll, and from the Fengyuan Group for the auto supplies, from Pioneer for the web guide and alignment system, and from Fuchen for the double phaser belt, from Hangzhou Henzhong for the high-speed dry end solutions. We are happy to cooperate with them. And meanwhile, by deep cooperation with those strategic partners, suppliers, our customer also benefits a lot. For example, when customers come to our factory for visiting before the purchasing or before a purchase, when they can see Fuli factory as well as the supplier factory in one time. What an efficient job. And then secondly, when customers are buying machines we can provide the machine with higher price ratio. Because we are all a team, we can better manage for the quality control. As well as since we have a very constant production, we have big orders, and then so the cost can also manage very well. So we can have we can be more competitive in the price. Customer can benefit with the less budget, but with the better choice. And thirdly, since we have deep cooperation with the suppliers, so when we supply the machine to customer, whenever they are facing a problem or whenever they are having a doubt, they come to Fuli. Fuli will give all solutions. So we are always ready for them. We are always responsible to give the in-time solution to customer.
That's very useful indeed for the customer, so you can get the whole product range and also additionally get insights into the suppliers, all organized at one visit. This is how it should be.
Yes.
This is how it should be.
Trouble-free for customer.
Trouble-free. Christina, we have met at several occasions in India.
Yes.
You are with Fuli participating in conferences and local exhibitions.
Yes.
You are very active on the Indian markets. Can you tell us what machines or what equipment you already supplied to the Indian market, and how's your business going in India?
As a matter of fact, we have to say we came to Indian market too late. Since earlier, Fuli is majorly focused on the Chinese domestic market. In China, you can see the Fuli machine in any province of all around China. But for India, we came to India too late. So, but now we are promoting it for Indian market actively, as what you are saying.
Yes.
For Indian market, we do have a big hope because India is a big country with a very huge population.
Huge, yeah.
And the average age of Indian population is still too young. So means for the country, Indian domestic itself, it have a huge demand, and it must be a booming demand from Indian side. Meanwhile, you know, Indian operators, they are very active for the worldwide investment, and Indian corrugators, they may invest corrugated projects in Middle East, in African countries, in Bangladesh, in some other country. They're very active, and they have the advantage due to the language issue, experience, and then so as far as the worldwide markets as well, India also have make great difference. So we do have a big hope for the Indian markets. For Indian markets, so far we don't have so much machine, but hopefully within 2020 we will have 2 installation of 2.2 production line in India. Both of the machine users, they are very qualified. So we hope that we can do more for the Indian markets by delivering more machines, and we visiting more corrugators in India. We can get deeper understanding, and we improve ourselves more to get better ready for the markets. Yeah.
Christina, I have to say, first of all, better late than never. That is one thing. And the second thing, during that short time, even though you didn't enter the Indian market so early, in that short time, your achievements are really, really good already. This I can just tell you, because I'm also very often in India, and I know the people, I know the industry a little bit. So that is also the feedback I have received. My last question is a little bit related to this market entrance. What is your vision? What is Fuli's vision for the next 10 years? And how can your customers benefit from the vision in the long term?
For the last 21 years, Fuli have grown from a very small structure till today as I think a medium structure. aluminum structure with more than 3,000 installation or 2, 3, 5, 7, 9 layer corrugated cardboard installation. In the coming 10 years for all the overseas markets, we are planning step by step. Firstly, we will have some machines running in the overseas markets. And meanwhile, we are building our team, the overseas team as well as the local team. We are looking for business partners in the overseas countries for some major markets. We will build our local team. They will have engineers to taking care of our machine daily. And meanwhile, they have their own marketing, and they will help us to do more business in the particular overseas market. And then the next step is we are also planning for the manufacturing, local manufacturing in the particular markets. For example, like in Vietnam, we have a lot of machines running in Vietnam. So this year, we already start our manufacturing for some particular parts locally in Vietnam. We also planning for some other country like India and some Middle East country and our major markets. We are planning for the local manufacturing as well.
So I repeat it again, Fuli is looking for business partners in overseas countries, and the vision is to cooperate locally more intensively in the future. Christina, this was a very, very bright overview about your company, about your technology, about yourself. I'm very thankful for your insights, and thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah.
And for our viewers at home, we will be back soon with another supplier's interview. And until then, I say goodbye and thank you to Christina. Thank you that you have been here.
Thank you, Sebastian. Thank you so much for the interview.
Always
Thank
welcome.
you for Silent
Always welcome.
Thank you.